Hello everyone, I'm Eddie, Education that Inspires. Welcome to another exciting episode of BigaTEN DepEd 10.
And I'm Annie, advancing nurturing and nurtured education. This week, we're bringing you inspiring stories straight from the heart of DepEd Misamis Oriental.
With the theme, in DepEd Northern Mindanao, we learn and win as one. We'll witness how schools, teachers, and learners unite in pursuing excellence.
Yes, Eddie. From innovations in classrooms to outstanding performances in academics, sports, and special programs, Misamis Oriental proves that teamwork and collaboration make us stronger.
So get ready to be inspired.
And to celebrate the victories of learning and winning together.
This is BigaTEN DepEd 10.
With DepEd Misamis Oriental.
We gather here with hearts so bright to build the future, share the light. With every step we learn and grow, inspiring change wherever we go. This is our time to lead the way for better schools, a brighter day. With hearts and minds, we'll rise and shine. In DepEd, Misamis Oriental, all aligned. Education that inspires us all. Together we'll stand, together we'll call. We lead with hope, we lead with care, building a culture strong and fair. Through every challenge, every year, we'll bring the vision ever near. This is our time to lead the way for better schools, a brighter day. With hearts and minds, we'll rise and shine. In DepEd, Misamis Oriental, all aligned. Education that inspires us all. Together we'll stand, together we'll call. Plans in hand, we'll shape the land. For every child, we'll take a stand. Aligned in purpose, strong and true. Together there's nothing we can't do. This is our time to lead the way for better schools, a brighter day. With hearts and minds, we'll rise and shine. In DepEd, Misamis Oriental, all aligned. Education that inspires us all. Together we'll stand, together we'll call.
And as we continue this special episode, we take a moment to honor the heart of education, our teachers. In Misamis Oriental, we believe that every classroom, every lesson, and every child's success is made possible because of the dedication and sacrifice of our educators.
Join us now as we look back and celebrate the highlights of the division of Misamis Oriental's National Teachers Month celebration. A tribute of gratitude, love, and inspiration for all our teachers who truly make a difference. Every journey begins with a teacher, a guide, a mentor, a light. In every lesson taught, in every word of encouragement, In every challenge overcome. You, our teachers, shape the future of Misamis Oriental. This September 5th to October 5th, 2025. As we celebrate National Teachers Month 2025, we come together to honor our heroes in the classroom. We recognize your selfless dedication, your sacrifices, and your unwavering love for learners. Here in the division of Misamis Oriental, we live by our mantra, Education that inspires. A vision that uplifts not only our learners, but also empowers our teachers to keep inspiring generations. Join us as we celebrate our teachers at the National Teachers Month Division Kickoff 2025. Together, let us honor their noble mission and strengthen our shared commitment to inspire. Happy National Teachers Month 2025. Thank you, teachers.
And speaking of excellence, Annie, our division has once again proven its creativity and talent on the regional stage.
That's right, Eddie. In the National Nutrition Council Region 10 Short Film Contest, there were 29 submissions from across the region.
And out of the top 10 finalists, imagine this: 5 entries came from the school's division of Misamis Oriental.
What an achievement! It shows how our schools not only nurture academic excellence but also foster creativity, advocacy, and meaningful storytelling.
So, let's give the spotlight to our very own young filmmakers. Sit back, watch, and be inspired as we play each of the top 10 short film entries, proudly representing Misamis Oriental.
Sabi nila, nakakahiya raw ang humingi ng pagkain. Pero para sa akin, mas nakakahiya kung ipagkakait ito sa amin. Dahil ang pagkain, hindi yan pabor. Karapatan ko to. Hindi naman ako yung batang sobrang payat, pero madalas akong hinihilo, nahuhuli sa sagot. Hindi makasali sa laro. Akala nila, tamad ako, arte lang. Pero ang totoo, gutom ako. Sa bayang malapit sa dagat, may araw na niisda, walang maluto. Sa bahay, minsan asin lang ang ulam. Minsan, wala. Pero hindi lang pala ako. Marami kaming ganito sa paaralan. Yung akala mo okay, pero palihim na kumakalam ang sikmura. Yung hindi lang tinig ang mahina, pati na rin ang katawan at tiwala sa sarili. Nag-umpisa ang feeding program. Masaya, may gulay, may lasa, may laman ang tiyan. Pero mas masarap sa pakiramdam yung may nakikinig, yung may gumagalaw, yung may umaalalay. Pero hindi lang ito tungkol sa libreng pagkain sa school. Sa bahay, may araw na wala pa ring ulam. Kaya, ang tanong, kaya ba ng mga pamilya ang masustansyang pagkain? May access ba kami sa gulay, sa isda, sa impormasyon? Ilang batang tulad ko pa ba ang di napapansin? Sino ang nagbibilang sa amin? Nung una, akala ko wala nang makikinig. Pero dahan-dahan, may gumalaw, may naniwala. Ang nutrisyon ay hindi dapat palimos, hindi dapat nakakahiya, hindi dapat pansamantala. Bata ako at karapatan ko ang mabuhay ng malusog. Hindi lang ngayon, kundi araw-araw habang buhay. Bata ako, may karapatan ako.
Hi, ako si Ezra. At ganito ako araw-araw. Pagkatapos magsaing, maliligo na ako, tsaka magbibihis. Siyempre, kailangan laging maayos bago umalis. Ma, pa, alis na ako. Pag may tanong si ma'am, gusto ko talagang sumagot kahit minsan kinakabahan ako. Pero, ang pinakahihintay ko, siyempre, snack time! Araw-araw, may pagkain ako, mainit, masustansya, at laging may pagmamahal. Lalo na pagkasalo ko ang mga kaklase ko. Kadalasan, may gulay, karne, at ang mga paborito kong prutas. Sa totoo lang, hindi ko po alam kung sino yung nauna o paano nagsimula. Pero alam ko, hindi nila ako nakakalimutan. Minsan, hindi nila ako nakalimutan. Pa, nandito na ako. Kahit wala na si nanay at tatay, hindi naman ako nag-iisa. May laman na ang tiyan ko, busog pa ang puso ko. Maraming salamat po.
Kaya pala. Kaya pala.
Pasensya na mga anak. Ito lang ang nakaya natin.
Okay lang po, Nay.
Anong okay lang, kuya?
Araw-araw pati siyang ulam. Gutom sa tiyan, pati na rin sa pag-asa.
Hoy Arnel, yabang mo ah. Kala mo yayaman ka sa mag-aaral.
Malars siya, kawawa naman.
Gustong matuto, pero di kaya ng gutom na katawan. Kung walang lupa, gagawa tayo ng paraan. Pwedeng tumubo ang pag-asa kahit sa basurahan. Kung kaya ko, kaya nating lahat. Kapag nagtutulungan, may aanihin ang lahat.
Kaniadto, lisod kayo ang kinabuhi sa pamilya. Limitado ra ang pagkaon, ug usahay isa ra kasud-an ang maabot sa lamesa. Apan bisan sa kalisod, among ginikanan na ning kamot gayud. Ang among amahan mangisda, ang among inahan manlaba sa silingan aron makadugang og kita. Ug kami nga mga magsuon, mutabang sa pagbaligya sa isda bisan init ug kahoy.
Buka ng tanyo. Sure ka? Salamat.
Bisan pa sa among kalisod, gitudloan mi sa among ginikanan nga dili kalimtan ang uban. Mao nga kun adunay manginahanglan, bisan gamay ra ang naa, manghatag gihapon mi. Nadala na ko kini nga batasan hangtod sa akong pagtubo. Ug tungod sa ilang paningkamot ug sa mga leksyon nga gibilin, nakabot na ko ang kalampusan ug kalipay sa akong ginikanan.
Ya, linaya, kawan tayo. Sige do, sunod bro. Ano ya?
Annie, aside from the many programs and achievements, there's also a new home that symbolizes growth and progress for our division.
You're right, Ede. We are proud to share the almost completion of the new division office building located in Opal, Misamis Oriental, a modern, functional, and learner-centered hub for service and innovation.
This new office does not just provide a better workplace for our education leaders and personnel, but it also stands as a symbol of our division's commitment to quality service for teachers, learners, and stakeholders.
With improved facilities and accessible services, the new division office is truly a home for collaboration, inspiration, and the continuous pursuit of excellence in education.
And as we open its doors, we also open greater opportunities to serve the Misamis community even better.
Eddie, all these accomplishments shine even brighter when we see how they connect to our regional theme. In DepEd Northern Mindanao, we learn and win as one.
That's true, Annie. The division of Misamis Oriental continues to showcase unity and excellence through its various activities, whether in academics, sports, culture and the arts, or community-based programs.
Each initiative highlights collaboration, innovation, and resilience, proving that when teachers, learners, and stakeholders work hand in hand, success becomes a shared victory.
And these milestones are not just about winning medals, launching programs, or building facilities. They are about nurturing dreams, inspiring hope, and advancing inclusive education for every Misamis learner.
Indeed, Misamis Oriental proudly joins the entire region in saying,
In DepEd Northern Mindanao, we learn and win as one.
The induction program for newly hired teachers equips beginning educators with the knowledge, skills, and values needed to thrive in the teaching profession. Anchored on the theme, In DepEd Northern Mindanao, we learn and win as one. The activity reflects the division of Misamis Oriental's commitment to nurturing teachers who are not only competent and inspired, but also united in advancing quality and inclusive education for all learners.
In the school's division of Misamis Oriental, innovation goes beyond new tools and ideas. It transforms the way we teach, learn, and serve our communities. From the DepEd computerization program and the use of Microsoft productivity tools to creative classroom practices, the division is building a future-ready learning environment. These efforts are further strengthened through innovations in school facilities, disaster preparedness, special needs education, and health programs, making education more inclusive, resilient, and empowering. Truly, Misamis Oriental proves that education inspires, and innovation transforms.
Very good.
It's just like waiting for title.
Siya, nagtulong for, gawas siya, nagtulong for na. Good idea. Okay.
When we talk to DepEd Central Office and the different offices in
pagasok tanan nato sa pagbitbit pagpasan tanan natong mga nakutluan. Ako ipangas pagid nako sa tanan sa Mandahilag National High School. Aron ipaambit ngadto sa atong mga kauban ug labaw sa tanan sa atong mga kabataan. Kaya aron sila dili mahisama sa putot nga nagtanday sa palwa sa kapakyasan.
Basta makakita lang kayo sa iyong cellphone, you can file your leave about it. Those are things that we initiated in the division in aid of our ICT tools and equipment. That is designed to facilitate our operational procedures. Para dali na. Now this time, we want also all of you to be upgraded when it comes to your ICT skills. That's why we come up with this activity through the leadership of Engineer Dini and the staff, our daily staff, because we want you also to be upgraded. Well, I believe all of you are already very skilled, no? Highly skilled, I think, in ICT, but we need to be upgraded sometimes because there's no harm in learning more. And with this, I am thanking all of you. Good morning.
The construction of school buildings in Misamis Oriental provides learners with safe, accessible, and well-equipped classrooms that foster a more conducive learning environment, reflecting the division's commitment to delivering quality education and addressing the growing needs of schools and communities.
The Disaster Risk Reduction and Management (DRRM) initiatives of the Division of Misamis Oriental aim to ensure school safety, preparedness, and resilience by equipping teachers and learners with the knowledge, skills, and supplies needed to effectively respond to emergencies and natural disasters.
The Adolescent Reproductive Health (ARH) related activities and projects of the Division of Misamis Oriental promote awareness, responsibility, and healthy lifestyle practices among learners. Through the support of the medical section, these initiatives empower the youth to make informed choices, uphold their well-being, and develop values that nurture holistic growth.
The alternative learning system in the Division of Misamis Oriental continues to expand access to quality education for out-of-school youth and adults through various programs and best practices. For school year 24 to 25, more than 6,000 learners were mapped and nearly 5,900 enrolled across the basic literacy, elementary, and junior high school programs. With strong community linkages, LGU support, ICT integration, mobile libraries, and skills-based livelihood projects, ALS not only enhances literacy but also equips learners with life skills and employability opportunities. These efforts are anchored on innovation, inclusivity, and resilience, ensuring that every Misamis non-learner is given the chance to learn, grow, and succeed.
The establishment of new senior high schools and integrated schools in the division of Misamis Oriental reflects the commitment to expand access and provide continuous learning pathways for every learner. By bringing education closer to communities, these schools ensure that students can pursue basic and senior high education without barriers, fostering inclusivity, equity, and readiness for higher education, employment, or entrepreneurship.
The outstanding performance in the Palarong Pambansa 2025 held in Laoag, Ilocos Norte, with a total of 25 awards including 10 gold, 5 silver, and 7 bronze medals, reflects not just athletic excellence but the power of learning through discipline, collaboration, and strategic leadership. The recognition of top athletes like Shane Mark C. Monreal and James M. Custodio III highlights how consistent training, teamwork, and strong support systems, especially from educational leaders and local stakeholders, contribute to success. Moving forward, sustaining these practices and strengthening support networks will ensure continued growth, not only in sports but in character building and lifelong learning.
The 2025 Special Needs Education (SNED) program of the Division of Misamis Oriental embodies its commitment to inclusive and equitable education. From only 14 schools in 2021-2022, it has grown to 42 schools, serving over 1,000 learners with diverse needs through individualized education plans, mainstreaming, and specialized interventions. With strong support from the provincial LGU, partners, and communities, the program has achieved milestones in academics, sports, and talents, including wins in the regional meet, Paragames, and Olympics. Anchored on the MATATAG curriculum and the theme, in DepEd Northern Mindanao, we learn and win as one. The division continues to strengthen teacher capacity, family engagement, and resource provision, ensuring that every child, regardless of ability, has the chance to learn and succeed.
I am in. I walked into this place with questions on my mind. A dream to shape the future, to teach, to grow, to find my voice, my strength, my calling deep within. And now I know I'm ready to begin. With every child I teach, a world begins anew. In every chalk-drawn line, a brighter point of view. I'm not alone, I'm part of something more. A legacy that echoes at each classroom door. I am here to serve and lead. With every lesson planned and every growing need. I embrace the noble call. To lift, to guide, to catch them when they fall. But this is more than just a start, it's where my mission begins. I am, oh yes, I am in. So trainings and reflections, to stories shared and told, I've learned to face the future with courage and with soul. The torch has now been passed into my steady hand, to light the way and help our learners understand. Each lesson is a bridge, each voice a sacred flame. In every miss or classroom, no child will be the same. Because I chose to give, because I chose to care. The heart of every teacher is always truly there. I am in, I will stand and I will strive. In every single school I'll help their hope survive. I am it's more than just a road. It's who I've always been. NorMin, I am it. Now we rise as one division, one team, equipped and empowered to live the dream. This journey starts now. We take our place with purpose in our hearts and hope on each face.
What an inspiring journey it has been, and from the growth of our ALS programs to the establishment of new schools, the strengthening of special needs education, and the many innovations and partnerships, Misamis Oriental has truly shown what it means to serve with purpose.
That's right, Eddie. Each milestone we've seen, whether in teacher induction, facility development, ICT integration, learner achievements, or community-driven best practices, is a testament to our division's unwavering commitment to make education inclusive, innovative, and inspiring. And behind all these are our teachers, learners, stakeholders, and partners, working together hand in hand, proving that in unity, we find strength. As we close this celebration of accomplishments, we carry forward the message of our regional theme. In DepEd, Northern Mindanao, we learn and win as one.
With hearts inspired and spirits united,
we continue to dream, to serve, and to achieve, for every Misamis non-learner.
This is Misamis Oriental.
Education that inspires.
Share the light. With every step we learn and grow, inspiring change wherever we go. This is our time to lead the way for better schools, a brighter day. Misamis Oriental, all aligned. Education that inspires us all. Together we'll stand, together we'll call. We lead with hope, we lead with care, building a culture strong and fair. Challenge every year, we'll bring the vision ever near. This is our time to lead the way for better schools, a brighter day. With hearts and minds, we'll rise and shine. In DepEd, Misamis Oriental, all aligned. Education that inspires us all. Together we'll stand, together we'll call. Plans in hand, we'll shape the land. For every child, we'll take a stand. Aligned in purpose, strong and true. Together there's nothing we can't do. This is our time to lead the way for better schools, a brighter day. With bring change wherever we go. This is our time to lead the way for better schools, a brighter day. With hearts and minds, we'll rise and shine. In DepEd, Misamis Oriental, all aligned. Education that inspires us all. Together we'll stand, together we'll call. We lead with hope, we lead with care, building a culture strong and fair. Through every challenge, every year, we'll bring the vision ever near. This is our time to lead the way for better schools, a brighter day. With hearts and minds, we'll rise and shine. In DepEd, Misamis Oriental, all aligned. Education that inspires us all. Together we'll stand, together we'll call. Plans in hand, we'll shape the land. For every child, we'll take a stand. Aligned in purpose, strong and true. Together there's nothing we can't do. This is our time to lead the way for better schools, a brighter day. With hearts and minds, we'll rise and shine. In DepEd, Misamis Oriental, all aligned. Education that inspires us all. Together we'll stand, together we'll call.
Dapat Northern Mindanao, amihan ng Mindanao. BigaTEN DepEd 10, BigaTEN DepEd 10.